Hey guys, let's get more news about Miami Heat, but first, don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. Report: coaches ranked Cooper Flagg and Jamie Jaquez Jr. as best players on USA Select Team. Miami Heat youngster Jamie Jaquez Jr. received some massive praise during his time with the 2024 USA Basketball Men's Select Team while Team USA prepared for the Olympics. Jaquez and Cooper Flagg, the potential #1 overall pick in the 2025 NBA Draft, reportedly were considered the best players on the select team by their coaches. This is great news for the Heat, as it shows just how good Jaquez has been since he was drafted in the first round of the 2023 NBA Draft. Despite being selected with the number 18 overall pick in that draft, Jaquez made an all-rookie team in his first NBA season, averaging 11.9 points, 3.8 rebounds, and 2.6 assists per game while shooting 48.9% from the field and 32.2% from beyond the arc. With the Heat letting Caleb Martin walk this offseason in free agency, Jaquez could be one of the players who steps into a bigger role in the 2024-25 season. Flagg, who is set to play his freshman season at Duke University in the 2024-25 campaign, is a highly regarded prospect that gained praise from coaches during his time with the select team this summer. He's a special young man, Orlando Magic head coach Jamal Mosley, who coached the select team, said of Flagg. His talent level, his basketball IQ, his level of toughness, not afraid of those moments, protect the rim, make the right play, make the right read. He had all that. Flagg is much younger than Jaquez, but the Heat have already seen their young forward produce at the NBA level. With several other impressive young players on the select team, including Jabari Smith Jr., Brandon Podziemski, Keegan Murray, Brandon Miller, Jalen Suggs, and Trey Murphy, it's certainly notable that Flagg and Jaquez stood out above the rest. The Heat are hoping that Jaquez can make a leap in his second NBA season after he appeared in 75 games and made 20 starts in the 2023-24 campaign. Miami could end up relying heavily on Jaquez and Nikola Jovic at the forward spot, as both players could be key pieces for the future. The Heat made the playoffs in the 2023-24 season, but they came up short, losing in the first round to Boston. If Jaquez continues to develop, Miami could be in a much different spot when the playoffs roll around in the 2024-25 campaign. DWade nail care line? OG rappers react, Miami Heat icon claps back. Miami Heat icon DWade had a bit to say about rappers Cameron and Maze's reactions to him possibly launching a nail care line. While discussing Wade's potential business venture into nail polish toward the end of the July 12 episode of It Is What It Is, a podcast co-hosted by Cameron, Maze, and Treasure Wilson, Cameron responded by walking off set. At the same time, Maze blurted out, "Oh, my goodness." The clip of the podcast segment eventually went viral on social media, leading to Wade commenting under an Instagram post about it published by Hollywood Unlocked. "It's the oh, goodness for me," wrote Wade with a laughing emoji. In a CBS Mornings interview last week, Wade initially teased creating the nail care line as he showed off his manicure. "You know, I'm creative. I'm expressive. And there's so many ways to do that," said Wade. "I'm actually thinking about jumping into the nail line. I've been thinking about it, yeah. I have been thinking about it. I've been in it so long, and I'm like, you know what? It could be a good time. But I got some cool ideas that I'm exploring." In addition to seeing his love for nail care as a cool career move, he also uses it to bond with his daughter Kavia. "One of my favorite things to do when it comes to this is actually sitting down with my daughter and getting my nails painted and painting hers," said Wade. "That's the time that we get to connect, me doing something she loves, and also that I love. I give her manis and pedis as well." When it comes to manicures, Wade is no newbie. For his Hall of Fame induction ceremony in January, Wade's manicure featured red, nude, and black to symbolize the colors of the Miami Heat, for which he played from 2003 to 2016, and again from 2018 to 2019 after playing for the Chicago Bulls and Cleveland Cavaliers. Cameron and Mays had something to say about Wade's Hall of Fame manicure, too. "This is like seeing Michael Jordan in lingerie," said Mays as Cameron laughed during a January episode of their podcast. In March, Wade told High Snobiety that he's been painting his nails in color since 2007 and credits his dad and uncles with giving him his fashion sense. Then, in an April episode of the Wind Down podcast, Wade revealed Michael Jordan's clear nail polish also inspired him. "One day I saw MJ's nails, and MJ had clear polish on his nails. And when I'm talking about MJ, I'm talking about Mike Jordan. And I was like, oh, yeah. I can get the clear polish. Mike got it. You know what I'm saying?" said Wade. Initially hesitant due to societal expectations, Wade opted for clear polish to avoid criticism and maintain a traditionally masculine image. "At first, I thought I can't get no polish for my nails, I just got to do buff because I come from a community where if you do anything outside of the masculine norm, you're gay," said Wade. "And so, I was like trying to stay away from certain things because I was trying to stay away from certain conversations that people would say about me, right? That's when I cared. So I went with the clear for a while." Gradually, he embraced more color, recognizing it as an extension of his personal style and confidence. "And then I went on vacation again, and one day I was like, get my thumb. Let me get a little color on that." So, it was a slow process for me to do it, but eventually, it was just something I wanted to do because, like, I'm a fly dude, said Wade. "I'm a fly dude, and it's just a part of my aesthetic." Rate the trade, pundit proposes Russell Westbrook deal to Miami Heat. The Miami Heat need to leave the stench of last season behind. His offseason has been largely successful on that front. This is a better team than last season. DeAnthony Melton is the perfect plug-and-play option, more or less. Buddy Hield can crank up the three-point volume, while Kyle Anderson is a winning player in just about any context. His passing, defensive versatility and occasional scoring outbursts will improve Kyle Anderson's second unit. The Miami Heat are the rare old contenders with serious potential for internal growth. There really is a lot to be happy about in the Bay. Despite the myriad positives, however, it can feel like the Warriors' current core is old. Pat Riley doesn't have the same shine as before. The Miami Heat need a spark. What if that spark comes in the form of Russell Westbrook? Bleacher Report's Zach Buckley was tasked with coming up with viable trades for all 30 NBA teams. For the Los Angeles Clippers, he suggested trading Westbrook for the aforementioned, giving the Dubs a veteran backup point guard while infusing the Clippers' rotation with wing potential. And you fan? What do you think of the situation of Russell Westbrook? Leave your opinion in the comments.